Hello, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for April 10th through the 16th, 2023, or whenever this message finds you. Time is fluid, of course. I offer this for the highest good, to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Virgo at this time, please? Messages for Virgo at this time, please. Thank you. Your first card out is the number 2, Akashic Library, Major Arcana. The second card is the number 12, the Scribe. Reduces to a 3, also Major Arcana. And your third card is the King of Scrolls. That's crazy. I've shuffled these cards several times. And I believe Cancer got the same cards in different order. So I just had to pause for a moment there, Virgo, because that was pretty interesting. So the Akashic Library, Major Arcana, as I said. I'm getting ahead of myself. So on the bottom of the deck is the Six of Roses. This is a card potentially of conflict, possibly in a romantic relationship. And it is basically, it's up to you to decide when it's time to walk away from the battlefield, Virgo. So if you're going through something like that, you know how that applies to you. It could be, a business relationship or something as well. But it's up to you to decide when the battle is done, what you're going to fight for, what you're not, and when it's time to walk away. These 3 cards for you, beginning with the Akashic Library. You can see the sage here sitting with his book and quill pen in hand. He's in the Akashic Library, of course. He has the font of knowledge available therein, and this is available to you right now, Virgo. And this is a Major Arcana, so this is an important message for you right now. This can indicate publishing or writing, but it also signifies a new initiation. You have an ability right now to manifest a new life in every way, and it's because you have moved into a higher self-awareness. You have possibly moved into a deeper understanding, or, into the Akashic records, but you have a better understanding of your old motives and new purposes. So you may still be examining things, and you're obviously a Virgo, analytical to the bitter end, but this is a time of heightened intuition as well as greater self-creation for you. So you just have to add a little effort to write your new records into the Akasha, and you can begin by writing one simple declaration about the future that you want to create, Virgo. And if you're unfamiliar with Bob Proctor, The Secret is a movie. There is information about affirmation, positive affirmation, writing things down, saying them repeatedly throughout the day. If Bob Proctor is not your thing, there are plenty of other people out there you can listen to, but at any rate, one of his affirmations is that, you would write down something that you want to achieve, or something that you want to, a goal that you want to attain, and you repeat it to yourself, and you say it in a way, write it in a way that has meaning to you, that it has emotion, such as, I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Now, it doesn't have to be about money, but whatever it is, I'm so happy and grateful now that peace, love, and abundance come to me through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Whatever it is, that is the declaration that you should write down and repeat to yourself about your future, and then decide one thing that you can do to make it happen, and then do it. And if that is bringing more peace, abundance, and love into your life, as the example I used, then maybe it's to meditate for 10 minutes a day. It could be something as simple as that. So just a suggestion. But again, whatever it is for you, write that declaration down. Whatever the future is you want to create, repeat the declaration to yourself often, and then decide one thing you can do to make it happen. And that will move you in that direction, Virgo. And this card is telling you that anything can happen now. That if you want to make it happen, it rests solely in your imagination and your will to own it. So, excuse me. There's a special note with this card that says that you should find a book that will bring a message to you potentially today. Open any book that compels you to do so, and let it fall open to any page, and find a passage there, and then meditate on those words throughout the day. Reflect on those words and determine if there's an issue or relationship that it addresses. So think about this, and remember that the Akashic Library is always open to you. There's a font of knowledge there that is always open to you. So if you want to find out more about the Akashic Library and the Akashic Records, you can certainly Google it on YouTube. There are many, many books about it as well. And it's a long subject and story that I am very interested in, that I've learned about and learning about, and it's amazing to me. Edgar Casey, and at any rate, you can search it on YouTube if you're interested. The Akashic force for this card says, as you close your eyes, envision yourself stepping into the most beautiful and serene of all ancient libraries. Imagine yourself taking a book from a shelf and opening it to a page. Notice the first word that comes to you. What does it tell you? How does it feel? Remember to visit this mystical library often and tap into the expansive wisdom that is yours. These are beautiful messages of knowledge and communication for you, Virgo. The next card out for you is the number 12, the Scribe. This is also a major arcana in the Akashic Tarot. And this is another card about what do you want to learn. You see the scribe sitting there at the desk, and some other scribes there working in the background. In some ancient societies, they would copy holy texts, but they were also, in many societies, were the most learned men of their time, and they would write scripture, philosophy, history, law, and this card is indicating a great upsweep of mind and study for you. So if there's any issue, any subject that you want to know more about and study more about, then it's definitely something that you should do right now. It's a period of higher mind and higher learning, and this is a potentially change your life opportunity and even change the world. And it has that potential right now. And with these cards all together, Virgo, it really is an amazing time for you right now, that you have a great vision, and you should allow that to guide you right now. It could be a time when you're writing grants or essays or articles or books, but notice what compels you and be sure to answer that call. There could be some kind of a teacher or even a place of learning around you that could help you, so make sure that you seek those people out as well. And this Akashic Void for this card says to think of what you would like to pursue. With a deep breath, feel your desire to make this discovery or expand it further. Find a book today that helps you open this door tomorrow. The final card out for you is the King of Scrolls. And he also is a card about communication. And so you really are at a heightened time of communication and awareness and higher learning right now. This is a masculine energy, male or female. It could be you. It could be someone that is already in your life or someone you're meeting soon. It could be a teacher or communicator, an author. As I said, you could be publishing or writing. It's someone who will assist you in a professional way, potentially. This could also be a friend who brings wisdom through their own studies or spiritual practices. So you should be open to the guidance that this masculine energy brings into your life. As with any king or queen, this could be a love interest. So there are likely to be many discussions, and this is a very wise energy and very interesting energy. So, as I said, it could represent you or someone you know, but this person is longing for a deeper clarity of thought and a deeper understanding. So, all these cards together, it's a great time to pursue new interests for you, Virgo. And, enrolling in a class or some kind of lecture. You could also be, that's a great thing for you to do. It could be you're also a teacher, a counselor. Maybe, some kind of position like that is opening up to you right now in writing or publishing. These cards all talk about writing, essays, books, publishing, vlogs. There's all kinds of things that you could be doing. So, at any rate, let your mind soar right now, because it really is. It's unlimited potential right now for what you could learn. The Akashic Force for this card says, take a deep breath and pull in the energy of the King of Scrolls. Feel yourself fill up with a new sense of wisdom and heightened communication. Your mind and vision grow with the power of the King of Scrolls. Is there something you'd like to learn? I just think that's so awesome, especially for you, Virgo. You guys are you're so analytical, and it's just awesome to me. I think that those are the cards that you got. So definitely, if there's something that you want to know about right now, is the time for you to explore that. It's a time of heightened communication, learning, heightened knowledge. Enjoy this time, Virgo. I'm going to pull a card for you now from the Wild Offering Oracle. Thank you, Spirit and Angel Guides, for these beautiful messages for Virgo. Feelings. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear Divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they can no longer hold me captive. I know that, well, I shouldn't say it that way. I understand through astrology, some astrology. I have some Virgos in my life, and I know that, well, there I go again. I understand that it's difficult for them at times to convey their feelings, to even acknowledge emotions, because it's easier for them to just push that down and compartmentalize things, not attacking anyone. We all are capable of doing that. But things have to be dealt with, or they come back around. And until you deal with things, they will continue to plague you. So you have no problem with analyzing and with knowledge, Virgo, whatsoever. But perhaps there's some emotions that you really need to feel right now so that you can surrender something. And you'll have to decide how that resonates with you. The final card I'm going to pull for you is from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. There's nothing more to say, is there, about that, Virgo? You are just bursting with knowledge right now. You have so much potential to learn about anything you'd like. Perhaps there's some emotions that you need to surrender to right now so that they can be felt and you can let that go. So, however that resonates with you, lean on the faith of the universe. Lean on the faith of the universe, because you won't die, Virgo. If you feel some feelings, you won't die. And, then perhaps not attacking, as I said, but then, perhaps then, you will have a peace that you have never known before. So, peace and love to you, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a beautiful week and a beautiful rest of your April. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Love and light.